Where is the box? Why can't I find the box? Ugh. I am 6 deep in my earbud playlist now, so it's time for another. I can't find them. These are the Capsule 3 Pro wireless Bluetooth earbuds from a company called SoundPEATS. That's Peats, not Beats. See what they did there? And whilst this is not a sponsored video in any way, shape or form, SoundPEATS were kind enough to send me these for free. So thank you for supporting small creators such as myself. Now, these aren't your run-of-the-mill, or at least I hope not, cheap TikTok headphones. At time of filming this video, they are currently £62.99 Great British pounds. Now, I use earbuds on the daily for making and receiving calls, listening to music at my desk, and watching YouTube videos. I also use a single bud every single night to watch TV. Therefore, these use cases, which I feel are fairly normal, will now form the basis of my testing, now and forevermore. More. But before I get on to testing them, we need to get in the box and find out what we get. Popping open the box, we are greeted straight away with some gump, also known as a user manual. We then have a small box containing a cute little USB Type A to Type C charge cable, and under the protective cover, we have the charge case itself, which measures 3.3 by 2.1 by 2.5 centimeters and weighs a measly 48 grams. It has a USB Type C port on the bottom for charging. Inside the case are the buds themselves with some fetching blue protective wrap. And that's it. Unboxing done. As you've just seen, these particular ones are black and sexy, but they are also available in white. They have active noise cancellation, which means there's some technology going on with speakers and microphones to help cancel out noise. They also have transparency mode for knowing your environment, and then a normal mode, which is, well, normal. No tech. You just hear things as they are. The buds and case have lithium rechargeable batteries which provide up to 8 hours of listening on a single charge in normal mode, i.e. no fancy stuff. With ANC enabled, it's more like 4 hours. The stated 52 hours on the Amazon listing comes from the fact that the case is able to recharge the buds up to 5.5 times. They have a specific game mode which apparently keeps delays as low as 70 milliseconds so that images and audio remain in sync. And they have the latest Bluetooth version 5.3, which should ensure a fast and reliable connection, and are certified for high-res audio and advanced LDAC codec delivery. I've not seen or heard of either of these before, so make of that what you will. They have an IPX4 water-resistant rating, so are protected from splashing and slight water or rain. Or, you know what that sounds like to me? I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands. For all the detailed audio, geeky specs, codecs and driver info and all that jazz. Whilst you're down there, maybe consider liking the video and subscribing so I can get sent more free stuff like this to play with. Thanks. Right, let's get them set up and tested. Opening the case shows a green light and puts them straight into pairing mode when used for the first time. Open the Bluetooth settings on your device and search. You will then see SoundPEATS Capsule 3 Pro. Click to connect and then you're done. Now, I always like to set the device type on my iPhone for maximum compatibility. If you want to repair them to another device, open the case and push and hold the reset button, which is next to the charge port, until the little light on the front flashes red and white a couple of times. They're now reset. Close and reopen the case to put it back into pairing mode, where you can then search and re-add them. They have various touch controls which all work fine, all which should be on your screen now, as there are way too many for me to cover without boring you to sleep. That's it now. They're set up and ready for testing.
A few moments later.
I have an apology to make. I actually read the user manual again. Well, all 4 pages of it anyway. And guess what? Guess then? These have an app. It's in your app store of choice and called SoundPEATS. Funny enough, you'll need to create an account, but once in and with Bluetooth paired, you can then change the noise cancellation mode, amend the equalizer, and also see the battery remaining on each bud, among a few other things. Fairly basic, I know, but cool nonetheless. The battery case status, which isn't in the app, is indicated by the little light on the front of the case. Anything more than 50% remaining and it's green, anything lower down to 10% it's orange, and anything less than 10% remaining it's red, which means you need to go and charge now.
One eternity later.
I've used these now for a few days for telephone calls, Teams calls, music, video, watching stuff in bed, and I haven't found anything obviously wrong with them at all, and they even survived shower time. They are easy to get in and out of the case with snappy magnets holding them in place, and were very comfortable to wear. I didn't get any ache in my ear canals at all, like I did with some of the others I've looked at. I've been using the medium tips, which come on the buds out of the box, and despite trying, they didn't fall out. The sound quality to my normal ears is good, and there is a nice level of bass. They are also loud. Not super loud like I liked, but loud enough. Sound and picture sync was spot on, and I never noticed a single issue here, even without enabling the game mode. Active noise cancellation? I'm not an audiophile, so I don't know the best scientific way to test this, but with basic office noise and also having a humming fridge sound effect playing on my Echo, I could clearly hear the difference between ANC on, transparent and normal mode. As I said in the unboxing, they were very lightweight. The case to me is borderline flimsy, so although they look premium, although rose gold isn't particularly my thing, the case doesn't necessarily feel it, and I'd be concerned if I were to drop the case, it may not survive. They only pair with a single device at a time, so if you're switching between multiple devices like me, then these probably aren't going to be for you. The range on them was absolutely fine, and I was able to put my phone down and roam around my entire house whilst the phone was left in the studio. Now they have a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Amazon, so is this warranted? Would I spend my own hard-earned cash on these? From an audio and comfort point of view, they're great and no complaints there whatsoever, but the longevity of the case would be a concern for me, but let's just assume I'm being fussy about the case, and it's actually fine. The Wasat JT52 earbuds, video up here somewhere, are £20. Hell, the Amazon Buds are $54.99, so in my opinion, there is no extra wow factor or reason that would make me want to pay more for these rather than going with one of the alternatives I've just mentioned. So with that being said, I personally wouldn't choose to buy these purely because there are cheaper options available that are equally as good, if not better. But I would like to stress these are very comfortable to wear. I mean, like, very comfortable. I didn't even feel them most of the time. I'd go so far as to say they were the comfortablest, if that is even a word. Once again, thank you to SoundPEATS for sending me these, and if you guys have any question about them or anything else for that matter, then please do let me know in the comments down below. And whilst you're down there,
that's what he said,
please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't, subscribing if you aren't already, and hitting the bell to get notified when I upload new videos, because, very important this, it helps me get sent more free stuff like these to play with. So yeah, thank you, and thanks for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade?